Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. So today I'll be going over the fragrances that I am going to try to focus in on in the month of July. Meaning I have a little fragrance tray. I have 10 fragrances that I'm going to make an effort to wear. And then once I wear them during the month of July, I will come back. I will tell you how they did, what blah, blah, blah. And then we'll talk about my August fragrances. So when you have a fragrance collection that's too many or a lot, you kind of tend to forget about the little guys. So I picked 10 that I'm going to focus in on. If that's something that interests you, please keep watching. So before we get started with the video, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Roxanne, and this is Roxanne's Retreat. If this is your first time joining me, thank you and welcome. And if you've been here before and you decided to come back, big up your whole self. I truly appreciate your continued support. So as always, before we get into the nitty-gritty of things, I like to talk about my lip. So today on my lip, I have this MAC Matte Retro lipstick, and the shade is Atomized, and so it's like a purple kind of sheen. There's a sheen on it, so it's like a purple kind of metallic look. That's the word I was looking for, metallic. Yeah, and it is matte, but it's not like a drying matte. Again, nobody could really beat MAC with the lipstick formulas. If you guys find a lipstick formula that in your opinion is better than MAC, let me know. I'd love to know. Anyway, so this is Atomized. And then my scent of the day is one that it's fairly new to the collection because it just came out this year. It's Juliet Has a Gun, and it's Lust for Sun. So this one I've been trying it out, kind of feeling it out to see how I really feel about the fragrance. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. So this opens with coconut, bergamot, freesia. In the middle, there's gardenia, ylang ylang, jasmine, orange blossom. And in the base, there's ambroxan, white musk, and vanilla. So this fragrance is just perfect for the summertime. So it's like a sweet floral fragrance. That's how it pulls on my skin. It was funny because when I just got it, my son smelled it and he goes, "Mommy, this smells just like fresh cut lilacs." You know that that scent from Bath and Body Works. I love the candle. So he smelled Juliet Has a Gun, Lust for Sun, and he goes, fresh cut lilacs. I can't say I disagree. I really can't say I disagree. But yeah, this is my scent of the day, and it's from Juliet Has a Gun, and it's Lust for Sun. Okay, so let's get into what will be my July fragrance tray. So these are the fragrances that I, Roxanne, will try to focus in on, get somewhere in, and, try to love them a little bit more, experience them some more, because a lot of the times we don't experience our fragrances enough when we have a bunch. So first one up on the list is from the House of Guerlain from the Aqua Allegoria line, and it's Coconut Fizz. This fragrance is discontinued. It is discontinued. I am sad because it's one of the coconut fragrances that I find absolutely delightful. This is a fragrance that is amazing in the dead heat because as opposed to like a denser coconut fragrance like Bronze Goddess or now I'm drawing a blank, but as opposed to the dense coconut fragrances, this one feels more like a coconut water. So in the heat, in the July heat, in the summertime here in Florida, Coconut Fizz would be an amazing fragrance for this time of year because it is refreshing. It opens with coconut nectar, bergamot. In the middle, there's water fruit freesia, and in the base, there's sandalwood and tonka bean. So it's one of my favorite fragrances from this Aqua Allegoria line. However, Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a favorite. That's because it's discontinued and I just want to hang on to it as much as I can. But in the month of July, I will be wearing this fragrance and I will come back and let you guys know how it did, etc. So that's the first fragrance on my fragrance tray for July, Coconut Fizz from the house of Guerlain, the Aqua Allegoria line. Okay, next up I have a fragrance from the house of Lancôme, and this one is a flanker for the La Vie Belle. So this is La Vie Belle Soleil Cristal. So this fragrance is, to me it's a coconut fragrance. It pulls coconut in, on my skin, in my estimation, that's the note that comes out the most. So this one right here, it opens with mandarin orange, pink pepper, bergamot. In the middle there's ylang ylang, iris, orange blossom, jasmine, and in the base there's that coconut, vanilla, and patchouli. So this right here is another fragrance that I feel is going to be really nice for me in July here in Florida. The coconut is there, but again, it's in the middle. It's not as light as Coconut Fizz, but again, it's not as dense as the other coconut fragrances that I can think of. Like I said, like, you know, the one from Estee Lauder, Terracotta, also from Guerlain. So this one here is light. To me, it's light, airy, and I think it'll be nice for July. We'll see if I'm right. But yep, that's the next fragrance on my fragrance tray, and this is La Vie Belle, and this is Soleil Cristal. Okay, next up is a fragrance from the house of Gucci, that Alchemist line, and this one is called Tears from the Moon. So this fragrance right here is a fresh fragrance. It is quite refreshing, but interesting at the same time, and I love, 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 love the atomizer on that one. So yeah, it opens with peony, and in the middle there's Lily of the Valley. In the base there is, okay, Stephanitis? Not sure. Okay, so that's a white floral. I was like, I don't know what that is. I learned today. So this Tears from the Moon, again, it's another light, airy, refreshing fragrance that's going to do well in the heat, my opinion. But like I said, I'll come back and I'll let you know how it did. But I don't think you could go wrong with Tears from the Moon. It's one of the fragrances that people barely talk about, but I absolutely enjoy this one. So yep, this one is on my tray for July, and this is from Gucci, Tears from the Moon. Next up is a fragrance from Seven Virtues, and this one is Blackberry Lily. So if you guys are familiar with the Seven Virtues, I love their fragrances. They're clean, etc. I don't wear this one enough, so I decided to put this one on my tray for July. Blackberry Lily. So it's one of my daughter's favorite fragrances. She actually mixes this with Jazz Club, and she comes up with this wonderful concoction that she enjoys. Anyways, Blackberry Lily. So it opens with blackberry. There's black currant, lily. There's Lily of the Valley, Davana, Rose, Magnolia. In the base, there's caramel, amber, Haitian vetiver, cedar, patchouli, Egyptian. Lord, I can't even say the word. It starts with a P. Anyways, a lot of notes in this fragrance. I find it to be just really, it's sweet. So if you don't like sweet fragrances, I would stay away from this in the heat. But I'm a sucker for a sweet fragrance, so I'll be all up in it. Now, I'm probably gonna wear this like in the evening in July, like if I have like a little impromptu date, we're running out to grab something to eat, nothing fancy. Yeah, I think this is one of the fragrances that I'm gonna pull for. So I'll let you know how it goes, but Blackberry Lily from Seven Virtues is on my tray for the month of July. All right, next up for July, I have here from the house of Carolina Herrera, the light pink stiletto, and this is Good Girl Blush. So this is one of the newest ones, and I am absolutely in love. They took this in a whole different direction, and I find this to be absolutely refreshing. Therefore, I think it's going to be amazing in the month of July. Spray her. Get in it. So this one opens with bergamot, mandarin orange. In the middle there's peony, rose water, ylang ylang, and in the base there's vanilla and tonka bean. So again, from the notes, it's refreshing. There's some sweetness. There's some vanilla that brings the sweetness of vanilla and the tonka bean in the base. But more so for me, this fragrance has been like a nice, refreshing, light, airy, you're not trying too hard kind of vibe. So yep, she's on the tray for the month of July. I think she'll be fabulous in July. Let's see how it goes. Okay, the next fragrance on my tray is from the house of Erin, Estee Lauder's Erin, and this is Mediterranean Honeysuckle. Mediterranean Honeysuckle. Again, this thing is so pretty. Light, airy, fresh. So this opens with grapefruit, honeysuckle, bergamot, lily of the valley. There's mandarin orange, there's jasmine sambac, and there is gardenia. So I don't get the gardenia in this, because usually gardenia is heavier. It kind of weighs the fragrance down. I like me some gardenia every now and then, but I'm not like a gardenia lover. But yeah, this one right here is, it's light, it's airy. I think it's going to be really refreshing in the for the hot days of July. Yep, Mediterranean Honeysuckle from the house of Erin has made it to the July tray. All right, next fragrance on my July tray is from the house of Gucci, and this is Gucci Guilty, but this is the Love Edition. So let's talk about the notes. So it opens with raspberry, narcissus, watery notes, bergamot, grapefruit. In the middle, there's violet, flower petals, jasmine sambac. In the base, there's musk, patchouli, and amber. So I have Gucci Guilty. I have the Gucci Guilty EDT, Gucci Guilty EDP. This Gucci Guilty Love Edition, this one right here is a lighter, I feel like a more powdery version. Now, don't get me wrong, the others are powdery and sweet and feminine also, but this one has just a little bit more powderyness, not a word, in it. And I'm probably gonna pull for this a lot for bedtime, running quick errands like on a Saturday morning, etc. But yep, Gucci Guilty, the Love Edition. You gotta love the bottle. If you love pink like I love pink, you love the bottle. And yeah, on the July tray, let's see how that goes. Next up on the tray, I have a fragrance from the house of Chanel. So Chanel Chance EDT. Or Autumn. I don't know. It's Chanel Chance. It's the pink one. I think it's one of the most popular ones if you ask me. So this one opens with quince and grapefruit. There's hyacinth and jasmine in the middle. In the base there's musk, iris, Virginia cedar, and amber. So this one again is another light, refreshing fragrance. There's a little bit of sweetness, but nothing that's cloyingly sweet. Nothing that should bother you in the heat. So yeah, let's see how this girl does in July in Florida. Let's see how she performs on this tray in July. I'm probably gonna pull for it again for work. I would wear this to work. I would wear this to run errands. Yeah, let's see the dent. Let's see what happens with my Chanel Chance EDT. Next up, I have a fragrance from the house of Byredo. Probably not the one that you're thinking of, to be honest. And this one is Sun-Dazed. So this one is not one that people speak about a lot, but it's one that I actually really, really do enjoy. So this one opens with mandarin orange. We have Californian lemon. In the middle, there's neroli and jasmine sambac. In the base, there's cotton candy and white musk. Cotton candy? I don't know, but this concoction is delicious. This is something that I would probably pull for an evening date here in the summertime in Florida. So, yep, she's on my... gosh, I just sprayed it on me. It smells so good. I might pull for it more than just for a little date. But anyways, this is Sun-Dazed from the house of Byredo that made it to my July tray. Let's see how it does. So, the last fragrance that's on my July tray is from the house of Sillage, and this is Hautes Bijou. I kind of pre-opened it because I didn't want to fight to open it on camera. So yep, Hautes Bijou. To me, this is like a grapefruit bomb, but it opens with mango, blackcurrant, and grapefruit. In the middle, there is Caronde, which is a white floral, and iris. In the base is heliotrope, vanilla, cedar, and amber. So this fragrance, again, is very, very real estate. Ugh, yes, this is a really nice and refreshing fragrance. The grapefruit is the star of the show on my skin with this fragrance, but just all together, it's like a sweet citrus refreshing deal. Very pretty. I have the lotion and the body wash, I think, and I kind of layer it together, and it's a very pretty fragrance. Wonderful, I think, for this time of year. So that is the last fragrance on my tray for the month of July, Hautes Bijou from the house of Sillage. So guys, that's it for the fragrances, the 10 fragrances that I have committed to focus on in the month of July. Like I said, I will come back when I'm going to do my August video to talk about how these fragrances did, if there were any standouts, if there were any letdowns. But yeah, these are the fragrances that I'm going to wear in the month of July. Mind you, those are not the only fragrances I'm going to wear in July, because I would be telling you and the whole world a lie if I said that. These are the fragrances that I'm going to try to focus in on. So again, this brings us to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you are subscribed, please make sure that your notification bell is turned on. And also please follow me on Instagram. We will put the handle up here somewhere. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and I really, really do hope to see you in the next one. Bye!